Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I want to say thank you guys for the support on the last video. It got a lot more traction and all that other stuff than I really thought it would. So thank you guys for supporting me on it. This is something I'm really passionate about and really want to do. So I appreciate you guys for supporting me and all of that stuff. So thank you again. But this video is gonna be more about well, you guys are gonna see it from the title, but it's gonna be like the equipment that you really need to cut hair. So it's really gonna be about my stuff. I'm just gonna show you guys what I have, like my little setup, if you guys want to call it that, like a little set, like my clippers and all that stuff, and maybe like the stuff that I started with, like my first clippers that I really learned off of. And all that other stuff. There's actually some stories behind these clippers. So if you guys are really interested and you guys want to hear a story about them, we can make it a video. You just let me know. But so yeah, I got some stories behind some of these clippers. It's pretty funny, but yeah. So this is actually my second attempt at this video right here. The first one I made it and it was pretty long, but I made it all and it ended up being like 25 minutes or whatever, but I edited and all that other stuff, and it was pretty good, but I ended up deleting it. Like, I deleted it because I edited and everything, so I thought, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't need the old version because I had the edited version, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm good. I don't need it. The old one, so I deleted it, and then when I went to go save the old one because it was like in the app or whatever, I couldn't even access it because it needed like the videos, the original ones. I don't know why I kind of messed that up. Like, I just didn't think or something, but now I know. So now I'm not going to delete nothing until it's uploaded and on YouTube. So yeah, I kind of messed up. So this is my second attempt because the first one I kind of messed up. But yeah, so let's just jump into video. Man, what the heck? Let's just jump into the video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Oh yeah, it was too lean. I forgot to do that little intro or whatever the case. But yeah, let's get started in this video, man. So I'm gonna show you guys my most recent cop. Actually, this is a dope clipper. Like, I love this clipper right here. This is it, right? They're called, let me take them out real quick. Oh shoot, these are it right here. They're called the Wall Legends. And these, man, let me tell you, these are pretty sick. I keep this little red thing on it. It just like protects like the teeth of the thing for like when it's in the bag or whatever. Like, nothing will mess it up. I didn't even do that on my first clippers, but I don't know if it really does anything or makes a big difference. But the reason I do it is I just don't want them to get messed up. These were like my actual first like really good clippers. And because of that, I want to take care of these like more than I did my last ones. My last ones are pretty cheap, and I kind of messed them up a little bit. I dropped them and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the Wall Legends is my most recent cop. This is a dope clipper, man. Let me tell you guys, if any of you guys are looking for a clipper, I got some suggestions for you. The Wall Seniors, it's a good one. This one, I like this one a lot. What else? The Babylisses are good. Maybe the Oster Fast Feeds. What else? There's another one. There's an Andes clipper. I can't think of it on the top of my head. But the Wall's a good brand. The Wall Seniors, these are pretty good. If you're doing like a little beginner, like you're just starting, you don't want to spend a lot of money, I'll show you. Because my first clipper was pretty cheap. It was like 25 bucks or something like that. Real cheap. So yeah, this clipper, dope. I mess with it a lot. It's clean, bro. It cuts everything in like the first stroke, and that's one thing that I was really able to tell from this one from my other one, is because this one I wouldn't have to go over it so many times to get it the length that I wanted. Like if it was a 1, I wanted to get to 1 length, I wouldn't go over it 20 times trying to get it to the number 1 length. This would pretty much do it on the first run, so that you just go over it, and it was basically it. Like, obviously you want to go over it in detail a little bit, but this right here, it has a good motor, man. I think it's like 900 mpg, something like that. I don't know the exact terms for like the motors and all that other stuff in the clippers. I just know it's a really good motor. It's equivalent to the Wall Seniors, and yeah, it's good. It's a good motor, and I mean, you can definitely tell once you run it and stuff like that. But yeah, I love the design on this clipper, man. Like I said, I'll show you guys one more time. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, dope design, dope clipper. It cuts nice. It's a little heavy, but you normally want to start with heavy clippers because if you start with a heavier clipper, you know you're gonna get used to cutting with something heavy, and so you're gonna be able to cut right, and you're gonna get used to it. It's gonna just feel normal, and that way, it's a good thing to start off with. That way, when you move to other clippers, it doesn't feel like you're cutting with like a brick, you know, like a fat brick that's holding you down. You know, you don't ever like you want to be able to feel control and just like be smooth. So you definitely want to start with something heavy. This is a little heavy, but like I said, I'm used to cutting with heavy clippers, so it's not a big deal to me. Like I don't, my hand doesn't ever hurt. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna gain these muscles. You're gonna gain like the stroke and all that other stuff. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I would say you want to start with a heavier clipper because it's gonna help you out in the long run, and it's just like a no-brainer to me. So this one though, this is my most recent cop. This is the best clipper I've ever actually used. Well, I don't know which one's better between, because I've used two really good ones. My homie had the Wall Seniors. Those are a dope clipper. I haven't actually cut. I've only cut once with them, but besides that, I haven't really got into it. So I can't really give you an honest opinion on like some of these really other good clippers because this is honestly the only one I've used consistently. Like I said, I've used that other one once, but that's about it. Like other than that one time, so I wouldn't really be able to give you a good like review on any of them except this one. This is the one that I've been using a lot. It is my first good clipper, so this is kind of like, it might be even a little biased because this is the only one I really use. But this right here, dope clipper, man. I recommend this clipper for sure. It's clean. It's y'all would like this clipper, man. But let's get into this was actually, I forgot to mention the price. This is gonna be somewhere from like 85, 80, maybe 90. 100 max, but I don't even think 100, so I don't think it would be that much. But this for sure, for its price, get it, man. I think it's a good clipper, man. So for the price, I would go for it. But you know, to each his own. You can choose whatever clipper you want. It's the best thing about being a barber. You get to choose your tools. You know, you get to choose what you want to do. When you work, like all that other stuff. But so you get to choose your tools, man. You get to really try them all out. But I would say be open. Like you don't want to be closed-minded. Like, oh, this is a good clipper. I only want to use this one. Like this is the only one I'm ever gonna use. Nah, don't do that, man. You know, use variety of clipper, man. You're gonna really, different clippers are good for different things, and you're gonna realize that. So, you know, maybe the Wall Seniors might be better for fading. Maybe this one's good. You can skip a few guards because the lever opens a little wider. You know, there's different things for different clippers. Try them all out, man. See which ones you really adjust to the best and that you really enjoy, and rock with them. You know what I mean? But you don't ever want to really be closed-minded, like, oh, this is the only clipper I'm gonna use because it's great and it's worked for me. Try other ones. You know, if at the end of the day they're not as good, or to you they're not as good as this clipper, then be like, all right, you know what? At least I tried them, but this is the one for me. And so you want to at least try them. But yeah, this is about 85, maybe 90 max. But the reason I'm not 100% sure is because I got it in a pack. So it wasn't like I got this one alone. They came with these trimmers right here, which are also dope, which I've been using a lot just to try them out, right? And they've been dope. This right here, they're called the Wall Heroes. They're a trimmer. They're like for lining and stuff. You know, you're just gonna. This is obviously without the what's it called? It's a dope trimmer. You know, it sets a good line. I really enjoy these, especially I've been using these a lot since I first got them. But yeah, these are like, if you guys don't know what trimmers are, they're like liners where you line yourself, right? This is what this is for. Dope though. I mean, I've been really been enjoying this one. Like the new stuff these are the two new ones. I've really been like practicing and enjoying how they performing. So that's these ones. These are also dope. It has pretty much the same design, but I think the other ones are the design was a lot cooler than this one, but that's these ones. These are also dope. I wouldn't sleep on these, but I believe there's better trimmers out there. But these, for a starter pack, they were like about 130-ish, somewhere around there. So you can get, I think, even cheaper. So you could even get it for cheaper. But so these are good. You're gonna want to try these out if you're open to it. But those are dope. And obviously they come with like these little guards and all that other, because every clipper that you buy is gonna come with them. But yeah, they come with other guards. And so yeah, that's my first, like, really my first good clippers that I would say. But let's move on to the ones that I actually like learned a lot from. I learned a lot from these clippers right here. These ones specifically, they were like my learning clipper. Let's just say that they're my learning clipper. You know, I kind of beat these ones up a little bit. There's a few things that wasn't the best about them, but I mean, for 25 bucks, what do you expect? I obviously bought a cheap clipper on purpose because, you know, I was learning. I didn't need the best clipper yet. I just wanted to learn how to fade and get more into all that other stuff. And obviously I'm still learning, so. But yeah, here is these. They're called the Andy Speedmaster. They're cheap, like 25, 35, 30 bucks. So I definitely, if you're like first and you're first starting a barber and all that other stuff, and you don't know what to go with, you don't want to spend a lot of money, man, hit these right here, the Andy Speedmaster. I'm gonna let you know though, since I've got them, I don't know, some of these might be because of me, I don't know, but the machine did start to slow down a little bit after a couple months. But I believe that was kind of my fault because I didn't put like this oil on it that you're supposed to. I don't know why I didn't. They gave it to me for a reason and I didn't even use it. I don't know why. I was just like, you know what, I don't think I need it. So I didn't even use it, which I honestly should have, because once I started putting the oil, the motor started running like good as new. So make sure if you guys are new and you're not doing that, bro, do it, bro. You put your oil on your clippers. It's gonna make a difference. I didn't think it made much of a difference, but bro, it really do. So do it. So yeah, it did slow down, but like I said, I think that's my fault. I wouldn't blame the clipper for it because I believe that was my fault. But the one thing that I would say is, I don't know if you guys can tell. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is the cutting blade right here, with the little teeth, and then this is the steel blade, just the regular blade, right? And this is the cutting blade with the little teeth on it. The cutting blade on this one, I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but for me, it's a little crooked. And like I said, I dropped these once, so I don't know if it's because I dropped them, but I've tried setting them and fixing it, and it doesn't seem to get, like, being able to get fixed. It's like crooked still, and I don't know, I really didn't like that. So I don't know if it's because I was like, when I first started, I just didn't notice, or I dropped them, and then that's when I really started paying attention, and I noticed it. I don't know, so I can't really say, but they are crooked, and for some reason I can't fix them. Like, I can't make them straight. I try, I take it apart and everything, and it just won't do it. So, like I said, I don't know if that's every clipper. I don't know if that's that they're selling on this. That's a problem for everybody, but I know for me it was. So if you're getting this, be a little cautious about that. Like I said, I dropped it once and it kind of started to mess up on me. And one thing in general, no matter when I had it, is it heats up quick, man. There would be times where I would be cutting, like I would cut them, and I had to take breaks because it was just too high. Like I would start balding step and all that other stuff. Like I would start cutting the top with like scissors or whatever the case, and then I would start debulking the sides. And by the time I was like, that's what you start with as a barber. Like, you guys know that. You're going to start off at the top and then start debulking the side and like maybe blending the top to the bottom, like in the parietal ridge area. But yeah, so I would debulk and all that other stuff with the clipper. And by the time I would start to fade this, like your first step is, you know, with the lever open, and you need to use the thing with no guard. And it would be burning hot, so I'd have to take a break. I'd be like, all right, give me a few minutes to let it cool down. Like, I would literally have to take a break while I'm in the middle of cutting somebody's hair. I'd be like, I need to take a break, let it cool down real quick, and then I would get back to it because I didn't want to burn my client. That's unprofessional. So, yeah, sometimes I would have to take breaks. And then, and when I would do one side, you know, after like I just lever open, I just put the guards on and I was okay. But when I went to the other side to fade the other side, I had the same problem. I would have to take a break again. So it's kind of a problem it's kind of a big deal that it heats up. It heats up in like 5 minutes, like that quick. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about this clipper, just be aware of those few things. But other than that, bro, this is a great beginner clipper. Like it doesn't weigh too much. It's pretty cheap. Like I said, I learned a lot off of this clipper right here. You know, I learned how to zero guide. I learned how to almost, like, obviously I'm still learning, so I'm not gonna say I know everything, but I learned a lot off this clipper, and I learned a lot of things. You know, I learned that, you know, you're gonna have to go over stuff sometimes because your clipper might not be the best and all this other stuff. But I learned how to fade. I learned it on. So that's this one right here, the Andes Speedmaster. It's a good clipper still. I wouldn't like knock it or nothing, but there is a few things that is a little wrong with it. But I mean, you're paying $25. You know, you're getting what you're paying for. You know, so you gotta understand that if you want a clipper that doesn't do any of this, you're gonna have to pay more. But as a beginner, I don't see a point. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be cutting people every single, like, 5 people a day. Like, you're not gonna be doing that. So unless you're going to school for it, then you're probably gonna want to. If you're cutting heads, like actual heads, then you're gonna want to probably get a better clipper because this is not gonna cut it. But like, if you're anything like me, I haven't even actually started school. I'm gonna start very soon, which I'm actually kind of happy about. I just got an interview on Saturday, so I gotta go to there. But yeah, so I'm not in the actual barber school. For me, this was the move. You know, something real cheap, something I could cut my own hair, maybe cut my cousins, my brothers. So this was it for me, and it worked out perfect. And this one was like I said, 25, 30, but it was like 70 in total because it came with a package, just like my other one. And this one right here is what it came with. The Pivot Pro, the Andes Pivot Pro. These ones, I don't know. I wouldn't, they're kind of whatever. You know, they weren't actually hitting. Like, it wasn't giving a real sharp line like I wanted. I tried to zero gap them. I don't know if I really know how to zero gap, so I'm going to have to really learn. Or maybe have somebody like a barber teach me, like, or just to see if I'm doing it right. Because I think I'm doing it, but I'm not 100% sure. But overall, this is a pretty... I use these, honestly, to bald. Like, because when you bald, like, around, you know, maybe, like, because I set a line, right? And then you're going to, like, fade the thing, but you want to get on the bottom tight. You want to get it bald as you can. And I use these for that. I use these because I don't want to use my other trimmers that I set lines for, because you're going to dull them out and all that other stuff. So I use these for that, just to bald out, like, around the head and stuff. So that's what I use these for. I don't know about setting, like, harsh lines. You know, I don't know how good these really set, because I just, like I said, the first time I tried them, they didn't do a very great job, so I just stopped using them because of that. I had some other ones that would set better lines, so I would use those. So yeah, there's these. I mean, they come in a pack for like 70, bro. Do it, but I would do it. I mean, I did do it, but like, I would recommend it because, you know, you're gonna be starting off. You're gonna need a trimmer and a clipper. Get them for real cheap, $70, and boom, you're good to go, man. You're gonna do your little learning stuff, and it's gonna go. It's gonna work out perfectly. By the time you actually need a good clipper, these are gonna already have served its purpose. You can use these for whatever you want. Maybe you can give them to somebody who's learning, like, and wants some, or like one of my tios. He cuts his own hair. He doesn't have any trimmers, so I offered him. I was like, bro, you can have them. He's like, all right, cool. So next time I see him, I'm gonna give him these because I don't really use them. Like I said, I have other ones. Yeah, that's these. I got these and the other one for like $70. These were the ones that I first started actually learning how to cut hair. Like, those were my first that I actually bought to learn how to cut hair and stuff. So those are my first actual clippers. Now here's the first trimmer that I ever actually got. This is the first anything that I ever got, and this is what really got me into hair cutting. This one right here. It's just a wall. It's like a walled beard trimmer. Somebody gave it to me as a gift. I wanted some clippers at the time because I was into clippering. Not clippering. What the freak? Barbering. I was into barbering, so like they gave it to me as a gift, and I ended up. It wasn't the right one, as you can tell. Like, it has no lever on it, so I can't really fade with it or anything like that. It's really just a trimmer, like to line and for maybe your beard and stuff. I don't really use it for the beard because it's a little weak. So it would end up, when I would cut people's beards and stuff, it would end up, you know, pulling the hairs and making them bleed or something like that, or and all that. So I wouldn't really use it for that because I know I would end up making them bleed, and you don't ever want to do that. So I wouldn't really use these for those. But these are my trimmers that I use for trimmers. These and the other ones, bro. These I like these for sure, bro. For trimming, like lining, bro. These hit, man. I really enjoy these. They're obviously cordless, so they don't have no cord on them like the other ones, and you know they sound nice. You know, you just tap tap tap, and then you're gonna have a line right there, boom, and it's gonna be clean. These, all right, for sure. This is the first one I got, and this is where I have a huge story, man. And when I first started cutting, I was using this right here, and obviously, if you guys can't tell, this is not the right equipment to do it. So I was just butchering my hair. But like I said, that's another video. I might even show the picture in it. You know, I might, because I had some pictures back then when I first did it. But like I said, we might save that for a video. So I'm not going to get too into it. But if you guys want to see it, let me know. I'm willing to put it out there and even embarrass myself with these pictures. But that'll be funny for sure. But that's this one, bro. I really enjoyed this. This clipper right here was it. It's not even a clipper, it's a trimmer, but this trimmer served a lot of purposes. I still use it to this day. Like it serves its purpose, man. But yeah, and I have one more. It's called the Styline 2s. I honestly, to be real with y'all, I don't know how these cut. They're a trimmer as well. My brother had gave this to me. Let me show you guys. These are called the Styline. Yeah, the Styline 2s. From what it looks like and what I heard here, it's a dope trimmer. I think it can line real nice. But the reason I haven't used it is because I don't know if you guys can tell, but at the corner, it's chipped. My brother, he dropped them, and it chipped it, and because of that, you can't use it. I need to get a new blade, but the other reason why I haven't gotten the blade, because I want to try these out for sure, because these look like a good liners, and I heard good things about these, but I haven't used them because it's real loud, and I don't know if it's because the blade, like he said, he dropped them, so he kind of messed them up. I don't know if it's the blade. If I replace the blade, it'll be quiet, but it's super loud. I turn it on, and it sounds like, you know when those like people, like the little contractors, when they're like digging into the ground, the cement, and they're like, it's like that, bro, real loud and annoying. Like you can't turn these on and start trying to line somebody, bro. You're gonna like bust their eardrum or something. So I haven't actually used them because of that, and so I can't really give you an honest opinion on these. I kind of just have them in my inventory. I'm not really using them. But I do want to get a blade, and I want to talk to some people because I don't want to just get the blade and then not be able to use it. Like it's still the same problem. So I'm gonna see if they know how to fix it or whatever the case, and if they do, then cool. I'm gonna get this blade, and I'm gonna really try these trimmers out, because these, I feel like these can really hit. Like I've heard good things about them, so I definitely want to use them. So that's it. That's all the clippers and trimmers that I own, but I'm gonna get into like maybe the little extra stuff. Here are, which every barber is gonna need, are your shears. So I got the regular shears, I got the thinning shears, and I got some. Here's it. I got some blending shears. These are it right here. You know, it's real simple. It's just a scissor for, you know, cutting long strands of hair. Yeah, they're like, what, 30 bucks for 2 of them. So these are dope. These are clean. Like I said, I only really use them for like the top, and sometimes I use my thinning and blending shears for the parietal ridge area, just to fade the top and stuff, or the bottom to the top, like the long hairs. But yeah, these clippers, they do its purpose, man. They do it all. So I recently got these, and I've been starting to do more scissor work because I want to, you know, perfect that craft. But here's these, and yeah. Now my last things that I really have, obviously I have like the like my cape and and my brush. So brush is really important. You're gonna want to brush off the hair while you're cutting, because you can clear the debris. You're gonna be able to see what you need to actually cut, and the extra little excess hairs are not gonna just stick there. So this is important. This brush right here is real important. So yeah, you're gonna want to brush, but honestly I need to get a brush that can really brush down the hair, because this is more for like I think the face and the neck and stuff like that. So I haven't really used this for this, like the side, to clear the debris very often, because it's like has like loose bristles on there, and it doesn't really feel like it's one to clear the debris. But I should really start using it, because I haven't got me another brush yet. So the only other really brush I have is almost like this. I feel like it serves the same purpose as this. So I haven't also used that, because they just don't. I don't think that they're for like actually, you know. I think this is really just to clear like around the neck and all that other stuff. So I think that's what this is for, and that's why I haven't really actually used it. Oh, I've used it, but like not for like, you know, taking it out. But yeah, and then obviously you got the hair clips. This is just for people with long hair that you want to section out the hair so you can, you know, get to the bottom without, you know, touching the top. So that's that. And then obviously you got like the clipper oil. I have the Oster, I have the wall. Like, honestly, they're all the same. You know, don't let them fool you. You know, if you have a wall clipper, you don't need the wall oil. It's not that big of a deal. You know, the oil is gonna serve the same purpose. It's gonna lubricate it and make sure that, you know, it runs good still. So that's that. I got the, like I said, this is my other brush that I have right here. This, I honestly like this. My brother gave me this one too. Yeah, this is the first one I've ever actually had, so I started using this one a lot before anything else. It's really just called a neck duster. It's the little packaging on it. But yeah, that's honestly, that's about it. Obviously, the other stuff that I have is for like my clients. Like I have this right here. Oh, this also, my little spray to keep it cool, to disinfect it. It's like a 5-in-1 type of thing. But yeah, so that's basically it right there. That all my little kit for cutting hair, you know. With the newest edition of my clippers, I got those like about a month or two ago, and I've really been enjoying them since. You know, I've really been, that's all I've cutting with since I got them. So actually I might even do a video where I compare the two, my new clippers to my old clippers, the ones I first started with. So I might even do a video like comparing how they cut, and to really show you guys the quality and the difference between them. And obviously I would like to see it too. So I'm definitely willing to do that. So yeah, there's a few things I still want to get. I want to get, what are they called? Like balders. Like they get it really, really like basically bald for like the bottom of your fade. It'll make them last, the haircuts last longer, and just, and like a razor, obviously, like for the lineup and people with beard. I want to do that, but I haven't yet got them, but I'm gonna get them soon. I've kind of held off for a specific reason, but those are definitely coming soon. So, you know, maybe when I get them, I'll do like an unboxing video or something for you guys, and yeah. So that's basically it. You know, this is the video. That's all the little stuff that I own. If you guys want any suggestions, I'll let you guys know, or ask them, and I'll get it all squared away for you guys, and let you guys know maybe what you guys would want, and all that other good stuff. But yeah, you know, that's the video. Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to have my Instagram and all that stuff right here to the right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a great rest of your guys' day. It's Too Bling, and I'm out of here. I'm going to see you on the next one.